Hi, my name is Michael. Welcome to Michael's Makeup Minutes, where we will be discussing several concepts regarding makeup. We're going to go through a full makeover segment by segment so that it gives you a chance to learn how we do what we do. We are at J7 Motorsports at Atlantic Beach. So this is Victoria. She's going to be our resident model for today. And we'll get started. Our first segment right now is going to be regarding eyebrows. I love a defined eyebrow when it comes to makeovers. It sets the framework for your whole entire makeover. Basically, you want to get as close to your hair color as possible. Victoria's like a chestnut brown. So I like to use a matted shade again. You can use any color in a palette that you have. I prefer MAC Cosmetics, of course. Embark, Espresso, any other colors. For you raven-haired ladies, it'll be probably Brune or Espresso again. And for you blondes, it's probably going to be closer to a color called Cork, which is a blonde redhead color. So let's get started. My recommendation is first to get a great angle brush, a small angle brush, something that's really, really tiny that you can get to with definition and use with definition. You want to take this angle brush and dip it in some water. If you're dressing in front of your sink, you can easily get it damp with the water that's in your sink. And you want to take it and dip it into the matted eyeshadow. Don't worry, it will dry out. So you want to get it nice and damp in that shadow. And then you want to take it and flatten the brush as thin as possible so that you can get more detail. You want to go into the eyebrow starting at just before the arch and do small strokes upward. This helps you get a defined brow, but without it looking fake. Normally, sometimes pencils can look a little bit more, not as realistic. So I do like to use this shadow instead of using a pencil. Again, going upward in small strokes until you fill in the brow properly. You want to go with the shape of your natural brow so that you don't create anything that's not there, and you also make the brow look more defined and natural. There we go, that's the first one. Keep in mind too, when you're changing hair color, you also want to change your eyebrow shading color. So if you're to go from a blonde to a brunette, you want to make sure you go from a Cork to an Espresso in MAC terms, or a lighter brown to a darker brown, or vice versa. Again, small strokes. My old trainer used to say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So they don't have to be duplicated, but they have to be as close as possible. There you go. All right, so those are more defined eyebrow, sharp, and ready for us to start eye makeup.